Number 33, Ninja Gaiden, released for the Nintendo Entertainment System in 1989. I played a lot of NES games in 2025, I'm realizing, and this is one of the games that I played as a kid and I beat as a kid, even though it's considered to be one of the hardest games out there. And I had a really hard time streaming it and beating it in 2025. There were a lot of viewers. I had great response from people on TikTok. There was a ton of people watching, hundreds of people watching concurrently, which was really fun. And it made the struggle I had with this game a little more bearable. I had read that this game is supposed to take under an hour to complete, even if you're kind of like new to it. And it took me like 6 hours to beat it. The storyboard style cutscenes are such a pleasure. I love seeing that in NES games. There aren't too many NES games that have them. Games like Double Dragon, Battletoads, and the Mega Man games come to mind when I think of the story cutscenes, as does Ninja Gaiden. This was a very challenging game, but the platforming and the challenge was fair. The controls take a minute to get used to, but the game actually controls really well. And when you die, even when the deaths are cheap, it's kind of your fault, because the controls are pretty good in this game, pretty responsive. This game has iconic difficulty. It's a must-play game for anyone. I'm just gonna get that out of the way right now. This game is a must-play. If you like video games, and if you like retro video games, and you haven't played this, what are you doing? A must-play title. The knockback deaths feel really cheap in this game. That's something that the Angry Video Game Nerd talks about. I beat all 3 of the final bosses using the spin slash, almost like an exploit, but it's an exploit that's in the game and kind of meant to be used that way, so it is what it is. But yeah, this is a must-play. Play this game. Number 32, Dragon Quest Treasures, released for the Nintendo Switch in 2022. I like this game. It felt almost like a cheap mobile game, which probably sounds like I don't like it, but I actually did. Most of the game isn't voice acted, except for a couple words and phrases here and there, which were really repetitive and annoying when they would happen over and over again. There was a lot of text, and I feel like voice acting would have actually helped this game be a little less boring. The combat system here and the party mechanics were so fun, especially in the early hours of the game, after I got through the slog of texts, trying to collect powerful monsters to fight with me, and then ditching them for even more powerful monsters. It was very fun. I was really enjoying the combat. The navigation is pretty tedious in this game. There's a lot of fetch questing, which I don't like, but I had such a blast and such a good time building my early monster teams that's why I ranked this game so high. I can recognize that this really isn't that good of a game. I had a lot of fun building my monster teams and upgrading them. It was a good ass time. And this is one of the few RPG games that when I beat it, I wanted more. I was kind of sad that the game was over. I could have still done some more fetch quests. Like, the game wasn't over. I could have like tried 100% it. I didn't bother doing any of that. I finished it, beat the main story, beat the side quests that I wanted to beat, and then I kept it moving. I would say this game is a do not play though, because again, it's not a good game. I had a lot of fun playing it, but it's not a game that you have to go out there and try. It's fine. I would skip it.